Today, we are going to talk about the common misconception of laser hair removal. There are numerous myths and misconceptions out there surrounding laser hair removal due to lack of understanding what it actually is. In this video, we will uncover some of the top 6 myths surrounding laser hair removal so that you can use this knowledge to go out there and find a tool or treatment that is more suitable for you and make better informed decisions. I'm not sure if you know this, but you can actually get a home hair removal device with IPL technology and do this hair removal treatment by yourself at home. It's completely safe and you end up saving tons of money by doing that too. Let's get into it. The first one is that current laser technology can be used on most skin colors. Laser hair removal works by targeting the dark roots of the hair follicles. Results vary by hair color, skin types, and person. If you have red hair, it is more difficult though not impossible to remove. Blonde, white, and grey hair on the other hand cannot be removed with laser treatment. Because the hair actually lacks pigment, it is not possible for the laser to identify the hair follicles and destroy them. When considering laser hair removal, it is best to understand what options are best for you. Secondly, some people say laser hair removal is painful, which is not true because laser hair removal has come a long way since the time of inception. Some example of home hair removal devices are Nori Hair's IPL device, which is gentle on the skin and does not pierce or tear the skin. Today's lasers are more equipped to provide natural anesthetic, such as blowing cool air over the treatment area. There is a slight discomfort, but believe it or not, laser hair removal is even less painful than tweezing. Today's technology removes the sting factor, making laser hair removal treatment a more comfortable experience than the past. Another misconception about laser hair removal is that it is a permanent process. This is simply not true, but don't think that it means the process is ineffective. Typically, after a person's first treatment, they will routinely have to undergo several more treatments in order to maintain and achieve a completely hair-free body. This can take anywhere from 6 months to 3 years to achieve. The next myth is one that we hear quite often, and that is laser hair removal is extremely time consuming. Now what you need to understand is that human hair grows on a different cycle and not all hair will be on the same stage of growth at the same time. So it cannot be targeted all at once. The only way to effectively destroy all hair follicles is to wait for them to grow and then target them with laser. The first treatment is the longest and the most thorough since it is the first time the skin has been subjected to laser hair treatment. Follow-up sessions will usually only require a short duration. It takes approximately 3 to 5 minutes to do an underarm. For larger areas, 25 to 35 minutes is normal. Each person is different, so the number of treatments will vary. The majority of people take between 6 to 8 treatments. Myth number 5 is one of the biggest misconceptions about laser hair removal, and that is they can cause cancer. Although this is a very scary idea, there is no documented case since laser hair removal became common in the 90s. This is how it works. An area of skin is treated with laser, resulting in rendering the hair follicle inactive. The laser used for hair removal works by shining the lights of a specific wavelength on hair follicles. The dark roots absorb the light, creating heat and burning out the hair follicles permanently. Now, why you can't get cancer from laser hair removal is because the kinds of radiation the laser produces is called non-ionizing radiation. Non-ionizing radiation surrounds us all the time. For example, visible light, radio waves, ultraviolet lighting, and even remote controls are all sources of non-ionizing radiation. The bottom line is that even though it is strong enough to disable a hair follicle, it is too weak to damage your DNA. The last myth that we are going to cover today is that laser hair removal can actually cause more hair growth. I don't know where this comes from, but if this myth were indeed true, we did have a cure for baldness. There is no way a laser can create more hair growth. The important thing to keep in mind is that our body are constantly changing, and as we age, some people will lose body hair and some may grow more in new places. Laser can destroy your hair follicles, but they cannot prevent new ones from developing. That is all the myths that we are going to cover today, and I hope you have learned a thing or two about laser hair removal and helping you to understand more about the process. Thank you for watching, and subscribe or like for the next hair removal tutorial.